Hi, my name is Ruslan Maliuta and I serve with OneHope and I'm from Ukraine. When the full-blown war started back in February this year, it impacted millions of people in my country. And from the first hours of the war, the churches, Christians in Ukraine, they've started to help people who have been affected. They were helping people to evacuate from dangerous areas, provided accommodation, medicine, other kind of help. And what was very encouraging was to see Christians from outside the country, from around the world, coming alongside their brothers and sisters in Ukraine. And I'm very grateful that OneHope was one of the first ones who responded to this. I remember those conversations when we asked ourselves, who are the ministries, what are the churches and organizations on the ground that are providing this kind of help, and what we can do as OneHope to come alongside and supported them. And literally from the first weeks of the war, we were able to identify those who were helping children specifically. There was a group that was helping to evacuate children from orphanages, often in just some very dangerous and difficult situations. There were churches that were literally turned into shelters when they even couldn't do Sunday services because they had dozens, sometimes hundreds of people who would come to their facility and stay there for several days before they would move further west in the country. So there have been a lot of amazing examples in a very difficult situation, how Christians are responding and how much prayers and support from outside of the country means for this situation. And I've heard from many people who said, especially in those early days and weeks of the war, when no one knew what's going to happen, how it's going to go, this fact, this realization that there are people in other countries that care, there are people in other countries that want to do something to help, it's been a huge encouragement and just gave people hope that while this is such a tragic situation, that God is still there, God is caring about them, and there are others that are coming alongside. And now that we are more than 9 months since the war started, there have been many things going on, there have been many tragedies, but the church persevered, the Christians continue to serve, continue to share good news in all kinds of ways, and I'm really grateful for ministries like OneHope who continue to stand alongside the church in Ukraine as the country is dealing with this huge challenge, especially now that millions of people are affected because of the strikes on the power grid, and most of the population in the country, they have limited access to electricity, to water, to heating. So the challenges probably are even bigger than before. So it's important to continue to pray, it's important to continue to support, it's important to continue to stand with brothers and sisters in Ukraine. And I just want to thank you everyone. I want to thank you everyone and OneHope in the ministry that I'm part of, but also thank you everyone who is supporting OneHope and supporting the church in Ukraine through the work of OneHope in serving people who are affected by this war. So again, thank you so much, and God bless you.